Hey YouTube, Pipe Miner here again. I'm gonna do my first tobacco review. Housekeeping. Smoking my Peterson St. Patrick's Day pipe with a little bit of the Morton Cellar, which is what I'll be reviewing. This is technically the second English blend that I've tried, but I can tell you it's quickly become one of my favorite blends and would be, for my taste, an all-day smoke. Now, this is apparently considered an English aromatic. It contains Latakia and Virginia. Most of you who have seen all this, but it has, I'll read the description on it. It's from McClellan's. It's part of their Craftsberry line. Its Morton Cellar is a mellow, fragrant Latakia blend aged with stave cubes cut from barrels used to mature and flavor Morton's own special whiskeys. Well, if you haven't seen one, they do indeed include a cube from a barrel stave, whiskey barrel, in each tin of this tobacco. Now, the 50-gram tins get these small, like 1x1 cubes. Apparently the 100-gram tins get a cube that's twice that size. It's a ribbon cut, they say. I've got some of it laid out here. It's very small pieces. I mean, I've got some Dunhill blends that are ribbon cut. I've had some Peterson ribbon cuts that are pretty uniform ribbons. And this is my first McClellan's blend. This may be their normal ribbon cut, I don't know. But don't let it mislead you. It packs fine, it smokes fine. It's just very different from the ribbons that I'm used to. Now, it says aromatic. Now, it's not like a cherry or vanilla type aromatic where it's got a heavy casing on it that provides that flavor. Yeah, you get good flavor from the Virginias and not an overwhelming hit from the Latakia. And then it's got that whiskey cube in there that actually kind of, I guess, infuses the tobacco after it's, once it's in the can, they put the cubes in it. And that's where you get the bourbon from. But it's just kind of it's a really nice balanced flavor added, but it's not a casing on the tobacco. So there's no, it doesn't get steamy. It doesn't, I can push this pretty hard and not get any tongue bite, and I seem to be fairly prone to tongue bite. This doesn't bother me at all, and it's got a really good flavor. Now, as I smoke it, the room note, and actually the tin note on the tobacco itself, you can pick up the Latakia, you pick up the bourbon. You don't get much of the Virginia, but all of it together, you get kind of a barbecue smell out of the tin. Now, as you smoke it, you definitely get that kind of smoky Latakia flavor that's there. You also pick up a lot of the bourbon flavor in the smoke, and occasionally you'll pick up a hint of the sweetness that's got to be coming from the Virginias. But I notice occasionally on a retrohale, I will pick up just hints every once in a while of chocolate. There's a lot of the barbecue flavor that comes through in this stuff. I'm a fan of barbecue, so any tobacco that I get that tastes like barbecue, more power to them. I've got this first 10, let's see, I've had this now for 3 or 4 days. And I can tell you, this will stay in my rotation. It is really good. And because I'm relatively new to this has opened up a door for me to try a lot more English blends. Because I wasn't real sure about Latakia at first. The first blend I got kind of turned me off of it, so I avoided them for a while. I thought this might be a good entry. That's what I'd heard from some other people. And as it turns out, they weren't wrong. This is a very good mild English blend. If you're used to smoking aromatics, this one would be a really nice gateway into trying something that's in English. It's real mild, has good flavor, burns cool, burns clean all the way to the bottom. It's a slow burn. You know, it just, can't get in a hurry with it. It's a really good tobacco. I am thoroughly impressed. So that's all I've got for today. As always, remember, keep smoking the good stuff.